Alright. Good morning once again. It is nearly 8 o'clock, which means it is nearly time for qualifying to start for the last endurance race, at least of the season, though perhaps of all time. Remains to be seen what Spam decides on this one. 40 seconds to go till that happens. Should be interesting. It's been a good season. Can't wait to see what the last map entails. It's made by a few mappers, Spam included. And is apparently mixed, though I'm not entirely sure what that means per se. Should be good stuff, I'm hoping. And here we go. Alright, gotta check the GPS. Alright. Oh, interesting. Speed tech turn right off the bat. Oh boy. High-speed first section. Okay, yeah, you want to take the wood. That guy was going pretty fast. Looked like he knew the map for a little bit there. Matching the GPS pace. Oh, that's going to be an interesting transition. And that's no brakes, I think. Oh, this map looks like they cooked with it. I'm excited to see how it feels. Okay. Let's give it a go. This way. Smallest full speed section you've ever seen. Oh dear. If you're going slow, it's probably worth it to just keep going on the grass. No, I'm on there. Okay, there we go. Alright, what's the respawn here look like? Can you just... Okay, you can kind of just do that, so just go it harder if you're not confident in the leap. Alright, you're supposed to stay over here. More to the right on that. There's the line. Yep, no brakes. Not sure how much I'm going to be willing to push that. I appreciate the little light tunnel there to guide me away from the hole. It was all the way around, okay. I had a little more guidance there, but I should be fine as long as I jump left. Just keep going left and you'll be fine. Yeah, first impressions are real good for this map. Oh. A couple things I'm gonna have to remember, but yeah. An intense map, but I'm not sure if I'd call it a difficult map is the thing. Which I think is good, again, because for endurance maps, you want them to be a little easier on account of how hard it is to keep your skill up over the course of a long period of time. That is going to be a sketchy jump every time, huh? Okay, we're still figuring things out here. Gotta go on the outside here. Alright, I'm going to need to remember that corner much more, because... yeah, you gotta take that right. So it's outside, inside, and then hard outside, because you gotta make the leap. Down, because we're aiming for here. It's another lap. Tons of room for improvement, though. I feel like I'm doing that part there so wrong. Way left. But if you keep the speed, it feels a lot nicer to get up there, but I'm not that cool. And I'm doing that spot wrong. Gotta be a better way to do that. Wonder how it feels to just do... Well, you get a ton of speed if you do that. That might be the play. Okay, that corner is harder than it looks. Here's... wind up at the pitch. Not so bad if you have the right line into the CP. Little hesitation in that section. Ow. Another lap. I'm not sure that I'm going to have much to say for this one. I'm going to be too busy trying not to do things like that. Whoa. Oh man. Maybe having too much speed is, in fact, a bad thing. Other. This corner. I feel like I need more than that yellow arrow there to remind me that, yes, you are in fact traveling leftwards here. So if you kind of aim to the red there, it kind of works out. Almost done with this lap. That felt clean. I'm not sure I'm getting a better lap than that. I can't tell because for some reason I'm not seeing splits, so I'm not sure if that's a server thing or if my Open Planet is screwed up or what, but whatever it is, all I know is that I'm happy with the time I got. Curious how many people are playing this finale edition of the endurance race. Hoping a lot. Red. There you go. I'm guessing that's a spot that's gonna get some number of people. I don't know if it's gonna be a lot or a few, but it's definitely a weirder spot, so. Oh dear. Okay, well, note to self, much better to go too high than too low there. Ow. There we go. Just a little left and then hold the brake, and that feels about as fast as I'm going to be taking something like that. Ooh, even almost made it up to the top there. That's too far left. Or right. Feeling good about this map. feeling good. Tough to keep everything in mind as you're racing through, so I'm not sure how chatty I will be this week. But it's a fun one. Not too hard to do well, but certainly tons of room for improvement. At least for me, for sure. A lot of places where you can carry a lot of speed with the right lines. So like not too hard, but a lot to focus on. There's some tricky corners every now and again too. For the most part, really well signed. I think there's just a couple places where a physical barrier might do better than some of the signs here, but it's a minor complaint at most. This feels like a really well-built map in all aspects. I think it's going to be a real fun one to do the endurance bit on. Alright, qualification ends here in 20-ish seconds. And it looks like I'll be in either Div 3 or 4, depending on if we've got full 50-player divs for one last hoorah, or if it's 40-player divs again. Alright, 132nd. And I am Div 4, which means we are in 40-player divs. Not bad. Shame we didn't get all the way up to 50-player divs, but hey. Oh. A little gnat or something flying around me. Hopefully that doesn't become a theme for the race itself. All right. This corner. Really kind of just have to slow down a little bit for it. All right. Go. Alright, one last warm-up and then it's on to the races. That's new. That's what the warm-up's for. Ooh, that's also new. Alright, one last GLHF in chat. And in 5 seconds, it's go time. And we are off on the last endurance race of the season, perhaps of ever. Little reminder, my position shown in the top middle is only accurate at the moment it pops up. More accurate is down in the bottom right where you can see my position relative to everyone else, which updates as we get everyone else's times. And since some people are across an entire ocean, those times can take a hot minute to appear. Cruising pretty well for this first lap here. No major bungles yet. There's always room for some, and don't worry, I'm good at finding them. Alright, nice and high. Slow down a little bit here, here. Feeling good. Feeling good indeed. That's one lap down. Looks like we got 20 laps here today. So 19 to go. I am surprised I'm doing so well, if I'm being honest. We'll see how long this stint lasts, but eventually I'm probably going to make some mistake. But until I do, I'm just going to play it a little safe. Wheels a little bit. That's fine, I need to bleed speed here anyways to make sure I don't miss that jump. Cruising along. Oh, little wall hit there. Oh dear. There's our major mistake. Still looking pretty good. Ooh, that scared me a little bit. I'd say at the moment, considering I qualified about 132nd, I'm aiming for a top 10 position. We'll see if I can actually get it, but that's my goal. Ah, bumped it. It's okay, that's just a modern way of bleeding speed. I believe they call it a tactical wallbang. Ooh, that's new. That is also fine. Well, hit there again. A back wheel. Oh, it's all falling apart in the weird section. Nonetheless, I'm feeling pretty good about how things are shaking out right now. Nice. High. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this map feels good. I was feeling it in the warm-ups, I was feeling it in the qualification, and I'm racing on it now. It's been a few laps. I'm confident to say it is a really good map. A lot to focus on, but nothing that's too terribly difficult. Ow. That was just me failing a drift. But like a lot of this stuff you can take really safely, and you will still be plenty fast. Because mistakes feel punished about the right amount, considering that you can play a lot of this a lot safer. Like, respawning is terrible. Not run ending. But it's definitely like, if you can help not respawning, then you absolutely should not. So being a little safe is a good option, which is great for an endurance race format. That's new. Okay, as I was saying, having safety be a viable strat is great for an endurance race format, because obviously we're not all superstars who can take the toughest lines consistently for an hour at a time. As you've plainly seen me do a number of times this race alone, it is quite easy to lose focus, or suffer from fatigue, or just have an error and make mistakes. So having the ability to minimize that by giving you options to take safer lines, or just letting slowing down be a viable strategy. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. But then, like here, you've got riskier options. If you're feeling like getting all that speed and trying to go for a move. Or if you're really high level and just need to take risky options all the time because that's where you're at. Yeah, no, this feels really well balanced in terms of difficulty. A lot of fun obstacles here too. It's a good time to drive. Feels appropriately punishing and rewarding. I don't know if it's conducive to close battles, but at the very least I'm having a blast driving it, so, you know, that's gotta count for something. Man, I took that way too tight. I should have hit like 2 things there. Alright. Currently cruising in 8th. With this guy ahead of me. He seems pretty good, so I don't know how easy it's going to be to pass him, if possible at all, for someone of my skill level. Ooh, not like that. Slightly slow, slightly safe. There. Oh, I can hear someone coming up behind me. Ah, there's the back wheel again. My line into this is not good. Oh dear, not again. That spot should not be as hard as it is, but I think that's just a me thing. I get the feeling that that's not as bad for everyone else. But if it is, maybe it could have been a little easier. Don't know how to make it easier while keeping it interesting, but, you know. Leading all my positions, no! My saving grace at the start was the fact that I didn't have to respawn and I didn't make any major mistakes. Once I started doing that, it's clear my pace isn't quite as good as everyone else's. So I need to rely on my consistency wherever I can find it. To make gains. Like right there. Oh dear. not hit the back wheels here. That would be nice. Easy jump. Easy. Ooh. A little shaky, actually. They're still here. I can hear them. Just a little slowdown there to make sure we hit that turn. Nice and low. Ooh, that's new. Went a little too far on the outside there. I don't think it slowed me down all that much, but it felt weird and it didn't feel safe. I'm surprised at how close the racing is, honestly. Feels like with how intense this course can be, that mistakes should be more prone to happen, but it looks like even with all that I've done, everyone else has done a similar level, at least, or at least the people around me have. Because, like, I'm seeing 3 people ahead of me, which is unusual. Ooh. Frame drop there. Ow. Small frame drop into mulligans. Little errors. And there they go. People ahead of me get a little advantage. It's going to make it that much harder for me to make up positions. But no respawn. So say what you will. I will take no respawns over anything else. It's like, you see that? That's a free position. And I love free positions. Alright, currently chilling in 11th. One more position I can match my somewhat lofty goal of top 10. I actually flew quite far on that one. Which, all things considered, is probably what you're expected to do. I'm not going to look at the time to next person. That's going to distract me too much. It always does. I get too curious, I take a glance, and then I immediately crash. Similar thing happens with getting too deep into blabbing on about stuff. But I can't just have the world's most silent stream now, can I? I mean, I could. It might arguably be better than whatever's coming out of my mouth, but that's not what I want, so here we are. Ow. Talking too much and running into walls, as previously mentioned. Oh, that felt really good. That just felt good. As tough a time as it's been given me, that section can feel really good when you get it right. Are cruising. Yeah, I felt that coming in bad. That's a back wheel touch. Where did we end up in 10th? I don't remember passing anyone. Don't know if I saw him or not. Honestly, that's probably for the best that I don't notice these things, because, again, the more I pay attention to these things, the more likely they are to throw me off and run me into a wall, as that almost happened. Anyways, we're back in 11th now, for reasons recently discussed. I've lost my track of where I'm supposed to be on that corner. I don't know how I've managed to do that, because I was doing so well for a while there. Oh yeah, if you get the lines right, man. Had a taste of it with that series of corners there, but if you get the lines right on this map, ooh baby, it's so good. Uh-oh. I can't believe I survived that. Never let me do anything that dumb again. Oh, also, officially halfway done. That's 10 of the 20 laps completed. That feels pretty good. It's like, wow, we're already halfway done, but also, man, we're only halfway done. The focus you need on this map is quite a lot. I think a little slowdown there's what you need to make sure you hit that well. Unless you're really good, at which point you can probably do some fancy line that'll get you around perfectly, but... Well, I'm in Div 4. Obviously, I am not the guy to be asking for tips on your lines. I can teach many things about Trackmania. How to get really good is not one of them. Huh. I guess I'm in 9th now. I do not know when that happened. Oh, that felt good. I think I'm going too low in that final 3/4 circle turn. Feels good to me though, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Probably not the time to start experimenting with new lines. Looks like the consistency is paying off. No recent major mistakes. And I think, well, it's someone ahead of me. I don't know if it's 8th place or not, but it's someone. Sure look like they're driving as an 8th placer would. Ooh. Thought I was hitting my back wheel there, then I didn't. You love to see it. Oh, yep, there's 8th place. It is officially a fight. Oh! Bungled it. There are far worse bungles to make. So you know what, I'll take it. Slow down there to stay true. There we go. I said I shouldn't experiment with that line, and then I experimented with the line, so I guess I'm a liar. I touched a little bit there. Just a hair, but a hair's enough. Could have slowed down just a little bit more and been safe, but nope. That's the fun of racing games, eh? It's about pushing things to the limit, knowing that that limit will break you if you go past it. And sometimes you just make mistakes like that, and you're like, well... Oh no! Oh, my beautiful tower of skill is crumbling down. Back to 10th for me. See if we can defend it. Ooh. I thought I was gonna hook my wheel on the edge there and not make it cleanly. Hooey. Okay. I wonder if you can soar over that the no-brake block. I don't know that it would be very effective, because you don't lose that much speed not having a brake there. But it would be funny if you could. Oh, there we go again. Another touch. Ugh. Get the line up to this part just a little wrong. I was doing it well before, but, you know, that's what happens. You play 20 laps, you get 20 different outcomes, and they start being less good. Just ever so slowly getting worse. Oh dear. Who's that? I don't know who that was. Oh dear. Oh, that's really bad. There goes all my speed. Looks like I've got a healthy lead on 11th, though, so... I'm not too worried. But that's a dangerous thing to feel. Confidence can quickly be shattered by one bad corner, so... You know, maybe I shouldn't feel too secure in the lead I have procured. There's room to be a little scared, as a treat. Oh! Exciting new lines every week. That's what we're here for. Alright. At the very least, we're not bonking into walls on the grass turn, so that's nice. Oh, that's a respawn. I'm suddenly a lot closer to a 9th than before. I don't know how I did that turn as weird as possible, but here we are. Hit off the lines work, don't question them. That's fine. Whatever we did worked. So I'll take it. Bumped our wheels a little bit and still feel fine, so, cool. We take those. I can hear him right behind me. He wants his position back. Guys, what do I do? He wants his position back. Oh, he's right there. Well, 9th was fun while it lasted. And we can have a little more fun. Like I mentioned before, on this course, being safe is a valid strategy. This guy is faster than me. He's proven this by catching up to me. But he made a little mistake, and that's enough for me to take the position back from him. So minimizing mistakes can take you very far on this course. But taking some risks and taking some fast lines can also work, as evidenced by the fact that he's still not gone. Who's this? Is this a three-way fight? This is a three-way fight. There are only 4 laps left to go, and it is a 3-way fight. Maybe even a 4-way if there's a guy behind me. There's a guy behind me. It's a 4-way fight. What is going on? I didn't sign up for this. Wheel touch. How are the positions so volatile this far in? What am I getting myself into? There's another guy up there. No position is safe. I haven't seen anyone for so long. How did we end up here? Alright, it's official. 3 laps to go. Our final 3 laps and no position is safe. I'm currently in 8th, but that could change for better or for worse at the drop of a hat. Oh, he bungled the jump. That's 1 more position for now. Holding on to it is a different question entirely. Not much longer in the race, so it's very doable. That assumes that I don't make mistakes myself. And you know what? Maybe I should believe in that assumption. Believe in myself for once. There's a guy in front of me. Who knows? Maybe I can snatch 6th. Two laps to go. Whoa! Oh no! Okay, that was not a mistake I saw coming. Back to 9th. Of all the places to have a respawn, I will admit, that one caught me off guard. Whew. Trying to stay as focused as I can. Oh, It's all falling apart. The fatigue is kicking in. Alright, final lap, and I'm currently in 11th. It's gonna be a fight for the top 10. We'll see what I can do. Slight mistake from him. Timer's up. First place is finished. Inefficient line from me. We'll take and survive the wood. Alright, one last jump here. Easy does it. Finally found the line there. It only took 18 laps. Bonking my wheels. Not much map left. Oh, but there's been mistakes from those in front. I've taken 10th. Just need to hold on to it. Oh, one last pass at the end. Oh! Good game indeed. Holy cow. Oh, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Alright. Well done. 12 minutes remain for the last competitors to finish this out, and it looks like we've got as many as 30 still driving. Currently, Michiel? This isn't a Michael. Because I don't know any Michaels spelt with an I there. He is currently 26th. And looking good. Man, that was a good race. Surprised how close things were around the 8th to 12th positions. Even so close to the end. A lot closer than I expected, considering how the map felt. So, you know what? Turned out extremely exciting. Couldn't be happier. Good map, good race. Great finale for a great season of a great competition. No idea if we'll see any more seasons of the endurance race after this, but I enjoyed it. Whether it's the only one or whether there will be more after, we shall see. Final lap for Michiel? No, that was it. I don't know why it didn't mark him that way. 3 people remain. Gear and Pudding, and a couple others. That's it for him. I don't know why it's taken so long for the game to recognize that these people are done, but hey, they finished. Nice. Come on, Pixo. With 10 minutes left, I don't think anyone's going to have any trouble finishing unless they disconnected and decided not to come back. But as for Pixo and Cypher, I think they'll be just fine. It's the last CP, just gotta make it to the finish line, and we will have one last person on the course. One Cypher. 30th position. Div 4. 9 minutes remain. He is on his last lap. CP 6 of 19. Goes for the wood. He's taking the GPS route. Woods 1 and 3. Skipping wood 2. For the safety. Or maybe because he doesn't realize that it's actually quite fast if you can do it right. It's just a little extra risky. He does a really long drift around there. I considered that at some point, but at that point I was already doing whatever the heck I was doing, so chose not to try that. Ooh. Still on course. They are doing just fine. Will finish easy. A little wobbly getting up there. I can empathize. Into the bowl. Penalty grass. Yeah, that happens sometimes. One of the reasons I kept releasing on that corner was to make sure that I could be inside enough to skip that. Probably a little slower on account of losing some speed, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta take what you can get. And with that, our final racer has officially finished. And we are done. GG's. GG's for a good race. And with that, I'm gonna hop off the server. And that's it. That's the last race. There's none more. Unless another season gets announced, but until that happens, and if that ever happens, I suppose that's it. Have a good one, and I don't know if I'll ever stream again, but it was fun to do it for my audience of one. See you later, nerds.